Okay, we're live. We'll just wait just a second here for some people to pop in, and then we'll get this show on the road. Wait, okay, people starting to jump in. Hello, everybody. There
Hi.
we go. Okay, we got a couple people here live on TikTok right now. I think Mayar just jumped in here. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Amir.
Hello, greetings from Chicago. Hi, Tony. Edge Design 81 shared the live stream. Thank you so much. If everybody, Logan, Logan Henderson, hey, Nayar, what's up, gang? Everybody, Tracelyn and I are live on YouTube right now. We're going to be talking about the best times to post on TikTok. So if you have any questions about that, or if you have any TikTok marketing questions at all, we're going to be answering that. But let's jump right in. Today, we're talking about what are the best times to post on TikTok. I have some thoughts on this. I have some opinions on this. I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts on this as well. If anybody has any thoughts or questions on this, I'd love to hear Tracelyn's thoughts. Uh,
Okay.
because she's really got hand on the pulse. Tracelyn manages a lot of our accounts for all the businesses that we run their TikTok accounts for. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's start off with you, Tracelyn. From
Yeah.
your list, what
So
are the best time?
yeah, I'd been on the platform for a while, more as a consumer for a little bit before I even started working with you. And when it came to TikTok, I didn't quite understand in the beginning the times to post. I just assumed that it would be something similar to like Instagram or Twitter. They always tell you like start at the beginning of the day when people wake up, and then lunchtime, and then evening, and like just like have your posting times at those times. But then when I actually talked to you about it, and I think you shared some opinions about it. I'm gonna let you talk about your own opinions about it, but you were thinking, maybe this isn't as straightforward as Instagram posting times. It made me think, let me go and experiment myself and see what times, like if I should just randomly post, or if I should just post at a specific time. So I went ahead and I made I didn't tell you this, but I went ahead and I made like a secret profile for myself. It was my soap cutting videos.
Oh, there you go. Nice. How are those doing?
Yeah. It did really well,
It's
but
awesome.
I tried to experiment
Uh-huh.
uh, with my soap cutting profile, and I just posted randomly at like 2 a.m. once, and
Mhm.
I wanted to see if that would be, because I at the time I was posting at 7 a.m. in the morning and 7 p.m. at night.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, well, I'm getting maybe a few thousand views on these, but like, let me see what would happen if I post at like 2 or 3 a.m. And it seemed to be like around the same amount of views and same amount of interaction. So like, I'm actually where I am right now. I'm thinking like, is there really any formula right now as of TikTok's? Like, is there
Mhm.
any posting formula, posting time that actually works, or is it just the fact that it's like the world's app, the world's social media, that like everyone's up at all times? So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Well, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing that, and thanks for Morpheus Interactive for jumping over here from TikTok onto YouTube, hanging out with us. That's awesome. Everybody else that's live with us on TikTok right now, if you want to see Tracelyn, you want to hang out with us, ask some questions, we'll pop them up on the screen. Come on over to our YouTube channel. The link's in my bio, and you can interact with us on there. I will be answering all of your questions as well. But yeah, as far as time, so we are regularly testing different times to post. I will say so in general, I don't think it matters because during the, I mean, with a little common sense, and it does depend on who you're trying to reach. So if you're like a local service-based business, it would make sense to try and post during working hours of the day.
Yeah.
However, that's when a lot of people are posting. And if you think about it from a competition perspective, a lot of people are going to be posting at the same times during the day, right in the morning when they are able to, possibly at lunchtime on a break, and maybe in the evening when they get off of work. Those are really going to be high traffic areas, and it basically means that more people are posting, and there's less availability on the For You page during that time for brand new videos. But
Yeah.
how the algorithm really works is it sends you, the viewer, the best video for you at the right time based on your previous engagement experience. So it really doesn't, going back to your example there, it really shouldn't matter. There's, I did a presentation last night. There's 138 million active users
Mhm.
in the United States on TikTok. Currently, there's also 1.2 billion active users worldwide. So if you're not targeting a specific location, if you're not like, for Jim Brion, for instance, like an Orange County, California therapist,
Right.
and you're trying to just reach a broad audience and reach as many people as possible. Mayar in the house, thanks for jumping over here. Love the jacket. Thanks, bud.
Ah!
No, which one? Whose jacket? Whose jacket? We both got jackets on. Hers is way more entertaining than mine.
Thank you, man.
Probably her jacket.
Yeah, it's got everything. It's got all
Cool.
cartoons.
You got all the Cartoon Network characters on there. That's sweet. Specifically the hoodie. Oh yeah, the jackets are cool too. Thanks for the consolation prize, Morpheus. Yes, Traceland's jacket is awesome. Yeah, so if you're trying to reach a broader audience, I would say the best time to post is right now. These
Yeah.
are these are time constraints, right? These are mental blocks. There really isn't a best time to post on the platform. It's whenever is the most convenient for you to get it out, because
Yeah.
that's the most important thing is building up that consistency. So like if you have the mindset of I need to post every day at 7 p.m., otherwise I'm not going to be successful, and that takes you to the point that if you don't post at that time, the day is a wash and you just skip
Yeah.
your day. That's terrible. Still post that video. That doesn't make any sense. And I hear people have that issue. And consistency of time is important. It's great for viewers to come back, but this isn't YouTube. This isn't television. This isn't. You need to know exactly when a person or a new video is dropped at the same time. That's not really how we consume content on TikTok. The vast majority of people consume TikTok that's displayed for us on the For You page. And
Mhm.
very, very often that video was not just published as soon as we're scrolling through. It's a video that was posted hours or days ago most of the time due to the
Or a
show.
month ago.
So I still get interaction, comments, likes on videos that I posted 2 years ago from 2020, even in late 2019. Some of my videos pick up from time to time. So there really is no right or wrong time from my perspective. I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts, though, if anybody has any experience with this. Now, TikTok does show you, if you go into your analytics, approximately when the most amount of viewers are online, or most amount of your followers
Yours.
on
Yeah.
a daily basis. Now, the other important thing to think about is that time that it displays for you is not in your time zone. It doesn't adjust. It actually shows that time based on UTC, Universal Time Clock.
I don't quite remember.
Universal Time Central, Universal something. So what you want to do is look at that time. So if, like, for instance, your TikTok analytics on Friday say that the most amount of your followers are on at 6 p.m., go over to Google and type in 6 p.m. UTC to whatever time zone that you're in, and it'll give you that time of when the most amount of users are typically live. But going back to it, I mean, when you post a video, it's not like everybody's going to immediately see it in that moment either. It just takes time to send it out to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
What questions does everybody have? Do you have anything that you want to add on to that, Tracelyn, before
Well, yeah, when you were talking about, when you're posting something and it doesn't quite pick up right away, like that does happen. And I remember, Jim's one of my clients, and I remember maybe the second video that I had posted didn't seem to get any traction. I was posting consistently at that time. And I remember being like, what is going on? And it happened to be the same video that like set him off, like completely set him off. So like, I just don't want anyone to be discouraged if they post at a certain time and they don't see the results like immediately.
Yeah. Morpheus Interactive brought up a great point here. Quality content rules. Timing is definitely a distraction for social strategy. That said, there are exceptions I have witnessed, but let's be honest, nobody cares if it's bad content. So true. Don't get caught up in these little details that are totally irrelevant, like thinking that you have to post at a specific time, thinking that you have to have the best background, you have to have the perfect lighting setup, you have to have the perfect X, Y, and Z. The perfect content strategy. These are all paralysis analysis. Your message is enough. You can work on improving it over time. You can work on improving the quality, the delivery, all of these things, but just get to posting. Just post now. Get all of that information out there. Thank you so much, everybody, for sharing this stream. By the way, your Ghostum, I'm sorry, I probably butchered that. Followed the host. Thank you for that. And Nurse, man, these usernames are hard to read. And Nurse Del Valerio, thank you for sharing. In the house.
Hearing you try these.
And Nurse Del Valerio. That's a hard one, but Will in the house. That's an easy one to pronounce. How you doing, brother? Will is another SEO specialist in marketing, SEO, TikTok.
Hey, hi. It's funny that we're talking about this. I'm looking at like Social Pilot right now, and they have like a whole thing of like global best times to post on TikTok, and they have like a whole chart and everything. You want to hear what they have to say?
Yeah. Read that. And, I find a lot of these articles, the same reason that we're doing this video is because it's a popular search term, right? People are searching for this. They want to know. The reality is that now I would love to hear stats. So
this is what they had. This is what they had to say. This is for like Eastern Standard Time. So like for Mondays, they're saying 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. For Tuesday, 2 a.m., 4 a.m., and 9 a.m. That's some random times. Wow. Wednesday, 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. and 11 p.m. Thursday, 9 a.m., 12 a.m., and 7 p.m. That's a big gap. Friday, 5 a.m., and then it jumps to 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. And then Saturday, 11 a.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 7 a.m. for Sunday, 8 a.m. for Sunday, and 4 p.m. So the general consensus is to post between 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the mornings and 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. in the afternoons. And the best times are Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
That is so. You've already lost me. That is so damn.
Yeah.
Trying to like set a schedule around that. Like you have your videos ready, but you gotta wait until 11 p.m. in order.
Can you imagine?
Because you're magically gonna get more views if you posted at 11 p.m. No, totally irrelevant. I totally disagree with this.
Why is one at 5 a.m. and then the next jump is like 3 p.m. on a Friday. Why is that different than like?
It's from data. They probably sampled a large grouping of videos. They probably did a large test.
Yeah.
But I really honestly think it comes down to those videos because like, was it the how different was this test, right? Was it the same video that was posted at these times? Probably,
right.
It was probably a different video that they posted at each time.
So there's really no way to really. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. I just found that very, very interesting because this was like a really recent article. And I was like, I wonder what they're saying now. Like, what's the biggest thing of like time to post? But I do actually have a question for you and the rest of you guys. So remember in the beginning when social media was like breaking out, Instagram was taking off, Facebook was taking off, and they were having like set times for like posting. And I remember like the normal like morning, lunchtime, and evening. But then I remember distinctly, never, ever, ever. The rule was like never, ever post on the weekends. Nobody's watching. No one's doing anything. Do you remember that?
Sure. I mean, all of these things come and go in waves. Algorithms are constantly updating. We've noticed recently that like Pinterest was a massive success for us for a long time, and now we're like, in a cavern of despair with low views. Right? We're trying to claw our way back up. Pinterest, love me again. Notice. So these things are constantly changing, right?
Yeah.
I think people are totally lying if they're not on if they say they're not on social media on the weekends.
Right.
Maybe that was the thing. Maybe time has changed with that. Maybe a post-pandemic thing at this point. Oh, here, Morpheus says, I want to say the harsh reality behind the audience you are asking this question to is that most of us were infants then.
Oh no!
And that depends who we're asking. I'll date myself for a little bit. I've been doing social media marketing since MySpace. Before Instagram was even a thing. Since I was 14.
Am I a dinosaur? I'm only 29. Does that make me a dinosaur?
Okay.
I'm so bad for the day.
How old are you? Because this isn't that old.
But I remember that distinctly, and like as that pertains to like TikTok, I don't think that's a thing because I'll just be like, I'm just gonna tell everybody all my business. On TikTok, like my favorite times to be on TikTok is like Saturdays and Sundays because my thing is like watching those Sunday and Saturday reset videos, and you're like watching people clean their house. I don't know why. I just love them. But like that is the time to be on TikTok to watch that content. So yeah, I just don't think it's a thing anymore.
Yeah, I mean, and another thing too, when it comes to time on TikTok, and Morpheus, thanks for clarifying, or Morpheus Interactive, thanks for clarifying that. So he's or he or she, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Assume your gender. I apologize. I remember the day is just recognizing that TikTok is relatively younger audience. Great point.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Another thing to notice is pay attention to your own habits in app. Will, I want to know I still see your icon here. Will, what have you noticed is the best time for you to post on the platform? For me, companies are not gender specific. Okay. We're not going to go down that wormhole. Think about your own personal habits of when you spend time in the app. And maybe I'm the only one, and this is not great habits, but if I wake up in the middle of the night, I wake up at 2 a.m. because something like that, and I can't immediately go to sleep, what do? I open up TikTok and I scroll for a couple minutes.
Yes.
Minutes until I'm able to fall asleep. So I am active on TikTok at 2 a.m. and maybe I'm not watching videos with the sound on, but I'm looking at videos to see what's visually, you know, stimulating or has subtitles on it that I can check out. Will says, honestly, my most successful video have been posted at like 11 p.m. Eastern time. And
See? Yeah.
so for instance, for POAC, for our client POAC, Autism Nonprofit, incredible organization. This is more so when I get to it, but I tend to do videos around 10 to 11 p.m. as well. And a lot of their videos do exceptionally well. Now, it's also because their content is so endearing and heartwarming. And I don't really think it's because I post it at 10:30, 11 p.m. at night. But that is consistently when I post for them, and they are at 166,000 followers. Millions of followers. We were racing Jim for a while there, and then we.
No.
It was.
I might have to pull your strategy.
I mean, you can try it.
I mean, that's the beauty of it. You can experiment with it, you know.
Yep.
I did want to talk about that though, like how like TikTok has changed everything for people, because before TikTok, you wake up in the middle of the night, you're not really gonna want to like. I don't know many people who would just be like, okay, let me just pull out Instagram and like look at these perfectly curated photos of people's lives. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's different when you have like little snippets and like 10-second videos that you can just like stimulate, just like scroll through. And so like that changed, because before then, what did we have? Like roll over and read a book at night? Like, or like what do we have? So I think, you know, when I started to discover, like, even me posting at 3 a.m., it made sense, because I know what I'm doing at 3 a.m. if I can't sleep. So I'm just assuming the rest of the world is doing the same thing. You know, it's just.
I'd love to see data and analytics from TikTok's end of like how many like late night spikes are there in
oh my God,
on platform because they just can't sleep or something.
Oh yeah, they're out there, and like especially like around New Year's and like all of those. Yeah.
Okay, Matthew James Duffy in the house, the king of sourdough, says 10 p.m. Eastern time. So, Matt, is that when your best videos are typically posted, or is that when you generally post 10 p.m.? Or are you referencing the client that I had mentioned earlier? Just random for me. Got
well, according to the social pilot, he's doing it all wrong.
100% easy, the best results. So I took your advice. ... What advice?
Well, yeah, I'm curious.
Hashtags, and I've been tagging an old video. How's that been working? I'm always testing different stuff out. I stopped using hashtags for a while. That's my own anecdotal evidence.
For me.
Oh, I love this. Sorry, I should just write it in one thing. That's okay. And for some reason, posting late ones just go crazy for me. I did one the other day. 500K in an hour. No hashtag.
Oh, really?
Woo! Woo! Boom. Wait. Here's my dead cat. Mic drop. Boom.
Woo! Matthew, is that Eastern?
My numbers are way up since I dropped hashtags. Thanks to you. Boom!
That's welcome. Amazing.
That's awesome. Thanks for taking advice. Most people just are like, "That's cool. Thumbs up." Going
not
on.
Trying to do it. I will say for me, like when I'm doing like hashtags and stuff, like if I feel like this is where I'm at right now, I'm gonna just tell y'all where I'm at with hashtags and the no hashtag thing. If the content is quality, I think it can stand alone without hashtags. If it's like a little iffy and might need its way, you know, into the search, then I would. Man, you helped me so much. Thank you. Oh,
brother.
But like, I feel like the quality is like might be a little iffy. Then I'll put up hashtags. But
one of these days, I have to actually implement all of the videos you make, Matthew. This guy is just the best sourdough bread maker in the damn world.
Really?
I think having a following helps with the no hashtags. Yeah, I would say that too. That's something that I've noticed a little bit. Again, anecdotal evidence, but like TikTok knows what my account is about, and some of
Yeah.
our as well. Like when I think we're still doing no hashtags on Dr. B's account,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
TikTok knows what his account is about. It's about addiction recovery, and so a lot of those topics, recently we've been doing no hashtags on. It seems like it's slowed down a little bit, but there was a nice chunk of time there that video after video, and these were reposts. These were downloaded TikTok videos that were reposted, no hashtags, and they were doing tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands.
It gave them so many followers, so many. Like it just boomed, and we're almost over the I guess we're getting to like 100K, 200K. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're like right there. We're really right there.
Matthew says, "I'm not the best, but thank you so much." I don't know, man. I think you are. I know your course numbers. You crushed it on there. You were highlighted by Teachable. We both launched our courses right around the same time on Teachable.
Oh, really?
I think we actually had like the same Teachable account manager to help us like on the platform, which is a really cool feature that they have. But Matthew and I were on a call before. He's cooked for some, like, haven't you cooked for like presidents and like celebrities and stuff like that?
Oh, really?
You are the best.
Say some things. I want to hear. Tell us all.
You should follow him, Tracelyn. Everybody should go.
I'm using my phone, but I will follow you after.
What does it mean when a video is viewed by profile? Okay, so if you're, I think this is what you're talking about. So if you're looking at the analytics on an individual video, and it says the source, typically sources of video views are For You page, following, profile, and sometimes very little. I have seen hashtags on there as well, and I think sounds is a traffic driving source as well. So if it's indexed by profile, what that means is that the vast majority of where those views came from is somebody that was looking at your profile and then clicked on that specific video and viewed it. Now, when I see that as a high percentage, it's for a video that's, for some reason, TikTok did not send it out to the For You page. So you want the vast majority of your views to come from For You page, and then everything else is like way low. But if a video does not reach it, whether your entire channel is like shadow banned, and I use that term loosely because I don't think that's what most people think it is. But if the vast majority of views on an individual video in the analytics show as following and personal profile, that just means that that video did not reach the For You page. That's what that typically means for whatever reason. It just went out to your following. It just went out to people that came to your profile and clicked on it. I think that's what you're talking about there, though. Yeah, look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I'm going to put all these up here. And he thinks he's not the best. I've cooked for, wait. Let's go through here. All right. I didn't launch the course this first half of the year. I have too many distractions.
I'm trying to finish writing the book. Oh, he's got a book coming out.
I've cooked for loads. Martin Short, Larry David, Rihanna, Ricky Gervais.
Stop. Ozzy?
Chicago Bulls, Jason Spader.
Oh my God.
Oprah.
Stop it.
You're the best, brother.
Matthew Duffy, you are amazing.
But what other questions do people have? How can we help you with TikTok? If you have any TikTok questions, what's your opinion on hashtags right now? I know that's not really the topic at hand. We're talking about best times to post, but we want to be as helpful for you as possible if you have any questions. Mayar had asked earlier, excuse me, I'm getting over allergies. Whew. What was your question here? was about hooks. I want to read it specifically. What are the best hooks to use? Okay. So,
oh, that's a good one. I want to hear from you.
he's still going. The Prince of Saudi Arabia.
Stop.
And
Stop it.
he's just bragging.
What?
I'm just kidding, man. That's awesome. How cool is that? That's so cool.
That is cool. That's very cool.
Okay, the best hooks to use. So first, let's start with what not to do. Don't introduce yourself. Don't share your credentials. Those are the two big ones.
Hi, I'm Gracelyn, and I'm going to be talking to you today.
This isn't YouTube. The attention span on TikTok is absolutely horrible. You have to stop that scroll immediately.
Yeah.
So I like to do things like, saying a really shocking, controversial opinion or a statement. Like I do a lot of useful website tips and stuff. Excuse me. So I'll open a lot of videos up like, this is the most useful website of all time. And,
mind blowing, life changing.
Yeah. Or something like exaggerated a little bit, but what we do with our clients a lot is we ask them questions around a particular topic. So we have a process we work a lot with service-based businesses. And so we'll ask them questions related to the services they offer. And that's typically how we open the video up. We found with a lot of the professionals that we work with that they're not necessarily great on camera. They're a little camera shy. So rather than talking to the soulless black eye of the lens of the camera, it's easier to just talk to a person. So you have somebody behind the camera ask you a question, and then you respond. That question acts as the opening hook. So you're putting yourself you're putting the behind the camera person in the seat of the viewer. So it's almost as if the viewer who's scrolling through is asking that question, and then you as the professional are answering that individual person. So that's a great way to jump right into a video. There's also great hooks like if you have a perfect loop strategy. So the first person that comes to mind is Nick Giovanni, who is a chef. He was like he's a chef Gordon Ramsay's student protege, and he was on Master Chef. He was like a Master Chef finalist, and great cooking TikTok channel. And he always starts the video off with, let's make X, Y, and Z. Let's make foie gras, or or whatever he's cooking. And that video ends leading up to that opening scene. So it's really a perfect loop.
Yeah.
Nick is on track for the next Gordon Ramsay if he keeps up that energy. Yeah, I love Nick. If you want to see the perfect TikTok loop over and over again, go check out Nick Giovanni's channel. Brilliant.
I might have seen him like on my For You page maybe once or twice, but yeah, I'll totally. I love food. I'll go see him.
Yeah. He's so good. He's so good. He does collaborations all the time. He did some awesome collaborations with I love food talk. So like Matthew's videos come up all the time. There's this older lady, Linja or something like that. She's this little old lady, and she does recipes, and like her editing on it is phenomenal, and she'll like shrink down and be like this tiny little person on screen and stuff. And hold on, let me see if I can find her. I think it's Linja. Let me see. Cooking with Linja. Yeah. Cooking with Linja.
Full production.
Oh, full production. It's absolutely hysterical. She's kind of got this raspy voice. She's got 10 million followers.
Wow.
This lady that just cooks the best dang food. But she did her and Nick Giovanni did a couple of collaborations together, and it was absolutely cool. but she's just this cute old lady that's like 5 feet tall and is just like a home chef. And whoever her editor is absolutely brilliant. Lucky Good Karma, best website always works for me. Mastrongia Git. I'm sure I butchered that. Thank you for the roses. Mastro. Yeah, get. I'm sorry.
Spell it out for me.
I'm sorry I can't pronounce your username, but I appreciate the roses. That's very kind of you. Don't be shy. Drop a comment when you come up. I usually do, man. I always heart your videos whenever it pops up. Man, I love the like. What were some great recent ones? I love the jalapeno cheddar sourdough bread video that you did.
Wait, what?
So much jalapeno and cheese getting folded into the dough, and you did like a beet one recently too, like a beet sourdough. But I try to. Jokes, man. I see your comments. I always engage. I try my best. Hey, Matthew's got a pretty solid following on TikTok. He's no slouch on there. all these gifts. Thank you, guys. Oh, sourdough. Oh, that's Matthew's channel, Sourdough Duffy. By the way, he just joined in on TikTok here. Do I recommend? Okay.
Sourdough Duffy.
I recommend the book behind me. This is more of a background fodder than anything else. This Get TikTok Famous Fast book. I was in my, I forget where we were at. Somewhere out in the desert. It's more so it's fine. You're not going to learn that much. It's just like an aggregate of different people's like top tips. So like,
would you say it'd be good for like the beginner?
Yeah, it's probably great for the beginner. So like he just interviewed a bunch of people to ask their like top tips about TikTok.
Yeah.
So like Ross Smith, for instance, here's a funny one. Make it universal. So like it'll be a bunch of pictures of them, which you've probably seen, like the old lady. Anybody like this lady?
Oh yeah.
And then it's just like one page of their best tips. And this was like make it universal and mass appealing. So like the perfect example of this is Cobby Lame, the soon to be #1 most followed TikTok creator. He's catching up with Charlie. But Ross Smith and his grandma, they make universally very relatable videos. So a couple.
Yeah, I agree.
I gotta go, baby is awake, but seriously, thank you. Seriously, you're welcome, brother. You go. So thank you. I gotta go, baby is awake, but seriously, thank you so much for helping providing the best resources. I appreciate you as always, Matthew. Go take care of that kid. Morpheus Interactive. I'll follow you, Matthew. Gotta get that power strategy with your audience.
Through their stomachs. I'm all about that. I am so all about that.
But so Ross Smith and his grandma, they do some really funny, like exaggerated, relatable content, like washing the spoon in the dishwasher and slow-mo the water will go down and hit the spoon, and then it'll be like a tsunami that comes out of the sink. It'll be on the grandma, and it's like a fire hose of water. And and it's like everybody's experienced that where the sink hits the spoon in the wrong way and it splashes you in the eye, right?
Very relatable content.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so relatable. It's so exaggerated. Another one that comes to mind that they did is you ever have one of those Nature Valley bars, green wrapper, right?
Oh yes, it crumbles so bad.
Yeah. So what they'll do is she opens it and then it just piles on her from the ceiling. It's just like they got like
avalanche,
and it just covers the room, like drowning in Nature's Valley.
Relatable content.
It's so funny.
I hate those. I love those bars, but I hate those bars.
But it's exaggerated and it's so relatable. It's universally appealing. You don't need to understand the language in that video for that to be, attractive, because everybody knows exactly that.
Yeah.
He knows that it crumbles like crazy. You look at it the wrong way, that thing shatters into a million pieces.
Crazy. I don't know how it holds up.
I love it. Anybody have any final questions here? We just have fun. We love talking about this stuff. We go live just about every Friday talking about different TikTok topics, answering your questions, anything that we can help y'all out with. We're typically live on YouTube. We go live here on TikTok as well, but whatever we can do to help you guys out, just let us know. If you ever want to schedule a call with us, we are a full service TikTok marketing agency. We do everything from helping you develop a content strategy, coaching you on camera so you can be naturally charismatic, even if you are a very tightly introverted person. We take care of all the video editing for you, posting it. Tracelyn is our account manager, so Tracelyn posts everything. So all you need to do is be the expert that you are, show up, and we handle the rest for you. You can get all those links in the bio or the description of this YouTube video if we can help you out. But if anybody has any final questions here as we wind down, any final thoughts on your end, Tracelyn?
Well, I think it'll be very interesting to see if there's ever like any truth to certain times being posted. I'm with you on, after doing my own experiments and research, like it doesn't really matter. But I mean, it'd be very interesting, if there's an article that comes out and everyone finds the secret like 2:01 a.m. You know what I mean?
Imagine. Well, yeah. Even if that came out, right, then it would already be oversaturated. So if if TikTok put out an article and they said 2:01 a.m. is the best time to post, well, guess what? Everybody in the world is going to do it at 2:01, and it's no longer the best time to post today.
Right. That is true. Yeah.
That's how these things go. I've always found that to be the case whenever for any of these platforms, because this is just such a common search phrase for like every social media platform. When's the best time to post on YouTube? When's the best time to post on Instagram? People read these same articles, and then that time slot becomes oversaturated. So you're probably posting 30 minutes earlier than whatever that time is.
So you're seeing that these articles are doing a favor to those who.
Yeah, it's almost when not to post.
Right. Exactly.
Well, I think this was pretty good today. I hope everybody got value from this. To join us next Friday, I think and then I'll be out of town the following Friday. Yeah, so next Friday.
We have one more, I think.
Yeah, we'll do next Friday. We'll be on around the same time, and then the 6th I'll be out of country, going to France for a week. That'll be fun. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Tracelyn, thank you so much.
Of course. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.